What's up, boys and girls? Bannick13 here, sharing with you my latest purchase, and that is the Batman Arkham Knight limited edition. Very, very excited for this one. Just picked it up last night before I had to head into work. So didn't unwrap anything. Wanted to make sure that I saved it with you guys. Now, when I rocked up to the EB store, the first thing I received when making payment, obviously, was 2 DLC codes. The first one being a prototype Batmobile skin, and the second one being, this one looks pretty cool, a Red Hood story pack, which must be some vigilante character in the game. Reminds me a lot of something out of the TV show Arrow, which I'm a big fan of, so looking forward to that one. And here's something that I prepared a bit earlier, the actual box itself. Alright, so didn't open this. I was waiting for you guys because I'm such a nice person. So let's just get stuck into it. Now in the background you'll notice some of my gameplay. This is all mine. Instead of just looking at my ugly face the whole time, you can choose to look at the gameplay, check it out and decide whether you want to buy the game. And there we have the box. Alright, now on the back of this box, it tells you what you get. Now you get an art book, a 12-inch statue, the new 52 skins pack DLC, 52 skins, Harley Quinn story pack, Scarecrow Nightmare missions pack DLC, comic book, and a steel book. So lots of good stuff in there. Looking forward to it. I'll just show you guys in case you don't believe me. Alright. So I was actually thinking about whether or not to get the Batmobile special edition. I chose not to get it. Number one, I'm not really a huge fan of the new Batmobile. Yeah, it's okay, but nothing that I really need. Number two was you can pretty much eBay the Batmobile anywhere anyway, so it wasn't really too fast.
You still know how to make an entrance. How's the evacuation going?
From a grateful city in memory of Gotham Knight.
Limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she did. Now the real work again. Any lead on Scarecrow? We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation,
alright, so
have the manpower left in the city.
First thing we see is warning, fragile, remove product carefully.
I'll deal with it.
Good advice.
I really think Scarecrow's crazy enough to
And the first thing we see is
I won't let that happen, Jim.
our limited edition Batman game.
It's going to be a long night.
And we've got a bunch of foam here, excuse me guys. I've got some stuff on the sides here. Foam with stuff. Alright, this is pretty cool. The steelbook. I like steelbooks. Awesome artwork there. We have the number 0 Arkham Knight Batman comic. Alright, so definitely a good little comic. I mean, this is the sort of stuff I like to see with collector's editions, limited editions. All the stuff that you pretty much pay for, just extra content. Stuff to add to the collection. And here we have a really cool looking art book. Alright, Batman art book. This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died. So in case you guys didn't know what happens at the end of Arkham Knight, the game, Batman dies. Nah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I hope not. I hope they really release more of these Batman games. I'll find a nice page to show you guys. Here's a nice page. So definitely a pretty awesome art book. Now the thing that I dislike about these Batman games, and I'm pretty sure Arkham Knight will be the same, is the cities have been evacuated and they're lifeless. That's fair enough. You could probably get away with that with one game, and at least in Arkham Asylum, you're in an asylum, so you don't expect to see civilians in the asylum. But seriously, Arkham Knight apparently is 3 islands jam-packed with missions and stuff to do, and 3 islands that are evacuated. Come on, guys, give us some pedestrians, give us some civilians. Let us interact. At least one of those islands could have had some normal, you know, everyday life activity. People going to the shops, people walking their dogs, that sort of stuff. Interacting with the everyday environment. And what I actually thought would be really cool is if you could sort of switch between Bruce Wayne, being Bruce Wayne, and Batman in like a living city. So if you're Bruce Wayne, you get different types of missions to do as Bruce Wayne, as a civilian almost. And then as Batman, people react to you differently in the crowd because you're all of a sudden Batman, and they'll respond differently to the Dark Knight. But that's just something that I thought up in my head. Sorry for taking so long, guys, but this is a pretty awesome art book. Definitely worth the purchase. And check this out. We've got foam. Batman Arkham Knight. Foam. I will be keeping this foam. This is a Matey Fane foam. It has Batman on it. When you do take off the Matey Fane foam with a Batman stamp on it, the batteries will fall out. Your J.O. Nang batteries will fall out. So I didn't actually know the statue must light up. I wasn't aware that the statue lights up. There's our statue. There's our Dark Knight. They've put a plastic bag over his head. They've suffocated my Dark Knight. Alright, this actually does look pretty cool, guys. Now I'm assuming these buildings at the bottom will light up. And then perhaps if your statue is in a dark room, you can leave it on and it'll have like a shadow of the Dark Knight sitting on top of the, standing, sorry, on top of the buildings there. Definitely very, very cool. Just trying to figure out where it does light up, but I'll have a play around with it a bit later on. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's everything you get in the Batman Limited Edition pack. Lots of content, definitely worth the money. And maybe I'll let you know my thoughts on the game as I play through a little bit more, see how we go. But thanks for tuning in, guys. See you all again real soon, I hope.
Scarecrow. Go to hell! Where is he? I got nothing to say to you, Batman. Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body. Okay, okay! He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown. I swear that's all I know! If you're lying, I'll break the other one. The other what? Ah!